Welcome to the first video of Vlogmas. This is the first time that I've done it, and I'm going to catch you up on my fall sewing plans video. I had a really concise and succinct list of what I wanted to make. I'm about halfway there. I have a few projects under my belt. I have the Mitchell trousers, I have the Regency dress, and I have this dress as well, this Ashling dress by Paper Cut Patterns. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of a snapshot of those projects, and then we are going to go from there. So this is the Regency dress that I talked about in my video. It was meant to be my daughter's Halloween costume, which it was. It worked out really great. It turned out really sweet. I think that she liked it a lot. It's just a really sweet dress. I cut this gauze to make a little fichu, I think they're called. And then I can give you guys a little peek here. You can see that the bodice is lined, and I lined it with the same gauze. This doesn't quite fit on the mannequin, so it's a little bit of a stretch on here. One thing that I did do to this pattern to alter it was I increased the length of this shoulder strap, and then I also raised the height of the chest. So this all around is just a little bit higher. This is the same sleeve size for the pattern as is the skirt, and then I shortened it pretty dramatically. After I made it, she had wanted to wear it for just random occasions. So that's always a good sign when your daughter wants to just wear the thing that you've made. This doesn't quite button up on the mannequin. I'm just gonna give you guys a little peek. This is a little bit of the partial bodice lining. It has buttons, and then I added a couple extra snaps to the back as well, just to keep it closed. That just kind of gives you an idea of what that looks like on the inside. Really straightforward and easy pattern. I liked it a lot, and the sleeves are so cute. They have this nice little band here. But all in all, it was a great project, really sweet. Another thing that I wanted to catch you up on, these are the Mitchell trousers that I made, and I did a sew-along video for these. If you watched the video, you would have heard me mention that this particular stiff cotton canvas felt very stiff and a little too structured for the style of pant. But that said, I thought, you know, once I run it through the wash again and it's less pressed, less rigid, then I might like it a little bit better. And then actually, I don't want to say it shrunk because it didn't shrink, but I think letting out some of the press has helped with just how it wears a little bit. So it's actually just really nice. So I'll show you the pocket lining. But after I've washed these, I do like them a little bit more. So I think it was just a matter of finding the right fabric. So I also do have a sew-along video for these Mitchell trousers as well, which I think is helpful. There are some sticking points, particularly this pleat and how it lines up with this pocket facing. So that might be worthwhile in looking up if you find that you get stuck on that. But I am looking forward to making these again. I want to choose a slightly different fabric. So those are the Mitchell trousers. The other thing that I've made also so far are these linen shawls, and that's also something that I have a video on most recently. These are a really easy project, and they make really great gifts, and they're just so easy to sew. The majority of the sewing is actually just the length of hemming the sides. The other thing that I made, obviously, of course, this Ashling dress. I will be doing a sew-along video for this, but you can see that I've added the ruffle collar and also the ruffle sleeve, and I made the dress version. So I thought about making the blouse kind of in the middle of the project, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in my sew-along video once that's edited, because then you'll have an idea of kind of the fit and what it's like. I'm wearing it right now with some tights and my slippers, so I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty comfortable in the house wearing this right now. you know, it wouldn't be Vlogmas if I didn't share family Christmas tree. I have many non-breakable ornaments on there. It's very kid-friendly, and it has been for many years. There is one project on here that I think you might be interested in from a creative standpoint. There is this paper garland in the tree. This is a paper chain, and it's by Ibu. I think it's pronounced Ibu. If I can find it online, I'll share a link of what it is. It's also a pretty easy, depending on the age of your kids, it's a pretty easy project for the kids to help assemble. But you can see it just has this really easy flap, and that's how they're all hooked together. They are by far one of my most favorite Christmas decorations, that paper garland. Thank you for joining me. In my next episode of Vlogmas, I am going to share my sewing machines. I'll talk a little bit more about the ones that I have, why I have them, how I chose them. I will see you very soon, and happy Vlogmas.